you guys know, we only brought a select group in here. So let's be respectful and responsible. Of course, the presentation is relevant. Look at one of those signs out there in the hall that you pass every day. Relevance. Black History Month, Black History presentation. Let's give them our attention. Keep the noise down. If you feel you can't be responsible and respectful in here, and get up and, we move you out now. I don't want to have to come blast anyone. Let's be solid. This group is coming to us from right across the street. In schools, they talk about partnerships and community relations. They're coming from the daycare right across the street. So it's a wonderful thing to have them to be able to come in the corner hand and display their talents. I want to let Ms. Mama Toshiba take over. But again, let's be respectful and responsible.
Hotep, everyone. Hotep? That means peace. Okay. We're going to start our program off, which is very crucial. If you tear the roots off a tree, what happens to the tree? So it is very, 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 very important to know where you came from and where we're going. Now, we did not start with slavery. We were first gods, goddesses, emperors. We had land. We had commodities that they couldn't even describe now. So, in order for you to get back to where we were, you have to know where we was. Okay? Well, first of all, the Maat angels would like to give you all an opening ceremony. In every cultural event,
seriously didn't start it?
I'm looking at them lights. You don't need it. Y'all can see it, right? The narration wheel is supposed to be coming on. Can you turn the volume up a little bit? Thank you. I don't know if anyone has ever seen these pictures of ancient Egypt.
Intelligence, imagination, technology, and spirituality was unacceptable, both psychologically and politically. The history, both known and hidden, of the land where time began has been a primary focus of Dr. Park's scholarship throughout his long career.
The concept of social order, the concept of an organized society came out of non-violent civilization. When there was any other society that has been known to man functioning any other place in the world. The significance of non-violent civilization is that it was that civilization that set a standard of performance untouched by the other civilizations of the world. These African communal societies, each got according to his needs, were not copied from Europe, or they existed, or there was a Europe. In these societies, based on the concept of the family and the community, everyone in the society had a responsibility. The Nile Valley stretches 4,000 miles into the physical body of Africa. And that it was the world's first culture highway.
Let's have a look at what we did as a people that don't any other people in the field with us. Look at that history. This is one of the great dynasties in history. Not because the dynasty, but because of the same personality that emerged during that dynasty that influenced the world today. The king was Luther. The personality
Now,
was his granddaughter.
I just want to say one thing about the pictures. If you see that the nose is chopped off, because the invaders of Africa, or the people that migrated over there, couldn't realize that they were really African people that had a civilization as high standard as this. So, through the psyche, they chopped off the noses because the nose showed who were the original people in that land. That is Imhotep. He is the founder of the original medicine. You eat to live. You live, not you don't take in food that is not alive. You take in food that is live. In order to live, you have to eat live things. In our ancient culture, we ate to live. So there was a lot of fruits, vegetables, grain, things that came from the earth. we didn't need to do those things. There was no illnesses, there were no doctors that we would have to go and take medicine or anything like that, because our bodies were self-healing. Because if you put in the right things, then your body will be able to heal itself, because it is divine and it is of God.
They simply sailed over by way of the worldwide wind and currents. The first Africans to set foot on American soil were in fact the Maat, who used such currents as the Canary and the North Equatorial Current that recycled from West Africa to America and into the upper Atlantic Ocean. This was before the invention of sails. The Guinea current flows eastward along the Guinea coast, with frequent cycles out to sea where it joins the South Equatorial. The second group of Africans to land in America were under the leadership of Abu Bakr in 1311 and had mixed in with the Olmecs, became known as the Washoe.
The oldest bones found here in Africa was the bones of an African woman. They called her Lucy. Way before civilization, the whole planet was together. And through our separation, our invasion, our people that came over, that conquered for natural resources and enslavement, we began to separate ourselves. I am here on earth to hope and pray that one day we will all be united again in love, peace, and unity. So sit back and relax and have the dance of the narratives. At the end of our presentation, I want everyone to say, Harambe! Can I hear y'all say that? Harambe! Harambe! 7 times. And the 7th time you hold it. Harambe is Swahili for coming together in love, peace, and unity.
Back to life, back to reality. Maya, divine purpose, truth, balance, justice, love, peace, prosperity. Oh, mana bakara, biuya. Oh, mana bakara, biuya. Oh, mana bakara. He's got the whole world in his hand.
Out of the deep, dark, black, cosmic atmosphere, the divine Mother God said, and out of the light came the sun, the stars, the moon, the galaxies, the universes, the nebulas, the black holes, the nature. And out of the very divine creation of God, man and woman was created. And out of their love and their union, the children